Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone Angel Card reading. She's going to start. She's become a proper diva, hasn't she? The duration for this reading is the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. Couldn't resist that. And also I want to shout out a happy first wedding anniversary for a very special couple. They know who they are. I seem to be doing this a bit just lately, don't I? But I think on lockdown it's a nice way of doing it, really. So, yeah, it's from May the 4th through to the 10th. Okay, let's have a look. And let's see what the cards have in store for us this week. I was going to say what answers they have for us. I suppose it's the same thing, isn't it? We have Archangel Raphael, beginning of the week, and we have healing coming in. I think that's really important at this time, but the important thing as well with this card is it's yellow, not green, so that doesn't necessarily mean that you've been ill. Quite often when this card comes up, it's Archangel Raphael helping you to link in with your intuition, helping you to understand what's going on inside yourself, to bring about that healing that's about well-being, peace of mind, you know, that kind of inner healing, if that makes sense, emotional healing, mental healing, you know. And I think all of us, we all seem to be on a roller coaster, don't we? So I think many of us that actually resonates, and that resonates with me. So, and this is interesting because we've got the battle card now. Normally I don't really like the battle card coming up because it shows that, you know, that you're going through something, but as I'm saying, I get this sense of this kind of ebb and flow of this kind of coming and going of emotions on everybody, not just myself, it's everyone I speak to, you know. Some days we're up, some days we're low, sort of thing, and there are a lot of personal battles that we're going through, just to kind of get through, you know. And then at the same time you feel guilty for feeling down because you look at others and you can definitely see others that are worse off, so, you know, and that in itself then brings in that negative emotion of guilt that can actually rob you of all your power and make you feel depleted. So it's a little bit of a battle in ourselves to keep positive, yes, to keep up the gratitude, but also to know that this isn't a normal time, it is unprecedented, you are going to be facing different battles, so you have a right sometimes to feel down, you know. Don't beat yourself up for it, just accept it, give yourself an emotional hug and move on, okay? And that is the only way any of us will get through this. So Archangel Raphael, beginning of the week, coming in with that lovely healing, and I feel it's more emotional healing. Then we have Archangel Raphael, he's staying with us this week, and it's midweek, and we have the health card. Now the health card I like because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're receiving healing. It means that, you know, that you could be in good health, the situation could be in good health. Again, you know, don't forget Archangel Raphael really does help us to link in with our intuition, and, you know, it's a case of using your intuition. There's lots of green shoots there. So that's midweek, so maybe we're going to start to see some answers flowing in that give us that green shoots for hope. Okay, new buds starting to sort of grow. There's lots of lovely green on there, so a lot of financial help as well, a lot of financial hope coming in, that health, you know. So I would say midweek, watch out for answers. We have the angel clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. This is looking quite promising, isn't it? I'm going to be looking forward to midweek myself now. You know, so if you've been putting out answers, questions, watch for the answers coming in. I keep getting answers and I keep wanting to say answers, so I really feel that there are some answers flowing in. And I really feel for some of you this is really important, and there are answers that you've really been asking for quite a while. Okay, I will go back over the cards. I know I've been very quick on them, but Mal always tells me off for waffling. And then we're still staying with this lovely green. If you notice, there's lots of green in these cards this week. I was drawn to blue, so I got that one wrong, didn't I? I think my top underneath is kind of, no, it's still blue, but I suppose you can count it as greeny. I've got some green on the table, so I got something right. Anyway, so we have the card of Archangel Zadkiel, and we have the card of forgiveness. Now, who do you need to forgive? You may find you need to forgive yourself, especially if you've been beating yourself up, like I said at the beginning of the week, because you're feeling guilty, because, you know, you're actually thinking, well, I've been feeling quite down, I've been feeling quite low, and there's people in worse off situations than me, there's people who've lost their lives, there's people who've lost loved ones, you know, I can understand all those feelings, but remember, you only have your experience, and all of us can only go on our experience. And if you're feeling lonely and isolated, you're going to feel that. It doesn't matter what somebody else is doing, you know. It really doesn't matter. It's your experience at that moment in time, you know. And I think that's the thing, and you've got to think about how you're feeling, and think about a little bit of self-care, and think about maybe forgiving yourself, cutting yourself a bit of slack, not being so self-critical. You know, maybe forgiving others who you feel, by not forgiving them, you've carried this weight, and maybe you've realised that, you know, life's just, it's too short and it's not worth holding grudges. Just let people go. Think of them as balloons that you could just let off and just let them blow away if you don't want them in your life. But don't hold a grudge, okay? And just forgive them and send love. Send them on with love. Okay. I like it, these cards come together really well. And we have the card of peace, okay? So that's just bringing in that lovely sense of peace at the end of it, of knowing that you've reached a place of peace, that inner peace. And I think that all kind of goes with what Archangel Raphael, and this will take me back to the recap, but what Archangel Raphael, recap now, on first card is bringing in, that healing, that emotional healing, that healing for your mental health. Okay, so you may have a battle with that because you have the battle card. You may find there's two sides of you and you're kind of warring sort of thing. But, you know, just allow yourself time. Allow yourself time to adapt. Allow yourself time to listen to both sides. Because maybe, you know, we all say, like, you know, we have a dark side, we have a light side, we have a negative side, a positive side. You know, we always talk like that in that duality, don't we? But maybe what we actually need is to let those two sides come together. Yes, no one's all good, no one's all bad. You know, as human beings, we're not perfection. So, you know, so maybe you need to let both sides have a listen. You know, I got drawn to put one of my goddess statues up. They call her a fat lady. I'm sorry, that's not being offensive. But she lost her head. And the original one, nobody knows where the head is. And as I really felt drawn to put that on the table, and I've never put that on the table. And I kind of feel like we're all kind of tapping into our inner deity, our inner goddesses, our inner gods, you know, and being strong and helping our country and all that stuff. But many of us feel like we've lost our head, and it just made me smile when I put it on the table. And I still feel like that. So we can still be a goddess even if we feel like we've lost our heads, you know. Then we go to midweek. We have Archangel Raphael. We have the card of health. We have all those lovely green shoots coming in, all that lovely green colour, and yellow as well, which is the colour of personal power. The angel of clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. And again, you know, there's lots of lovely sort of, there's the pink in there, which again is the colour, it's connected with the heart. So this may be with the forgiveness coming in. It's just feeling that lovely kind of sense of love for yourself as well, unconditional love, and I think that goes with the personal forgiveness. Sorry, that just flowed in, so I want to give that. But also you have the purple on there. Now the purple connects in with the crown chakra, the brow chakra, which again is messages coming in, information being brought your way. Be prepared to analyse it, be prepared to let it filter through, okay? Because your intuition will show you how to go forward, how to move forward, what is right for you, maybe how to resolve that battle that's going on inside you. Then we go to Archangel Zadkiel. At the end of the week we have the forgiveness coming in. He is the angel of emotional healing, so as I said, that kind of goes in the nice round circle. Lots of lovely green there, so again, and there's a heart on there as well, so I feel this is all aimed at the heart chakra. So maybe you need to forgive somebody around you, maybe it's not to do with a relationship, maybe you need to forgive yourself, okay? Maybe you just need to forgive and forget the past. Because, you know, soon we're all going to be moving out of one phase and into a new phase, and I don't think anything's going to be the same, and I still think we're going to have some sort of obstacles to overcome and things. But in a way, it's like we've all been given a restart, isn't it? You know, it's like you know, there's this fresh blank page to go running out onto and make our own footsteps all over it. You know, so it may be nice to let go of some of the things that have been holding you back and use this time, use these next couple of weeks just to kind of get that into play for you, you know, where you feel ready that when you take those steps and when you kind of reclaim your life in whatever way you're going to do it, that you've left the past behind you. You know, that was all prior. That was all before the lockdown, prior lockdown, you know. So, And then we had peace coming in, and it's that lovely sense of peace, and that's next weekend. And I always think the weekends always feel a little bit more peaceful anyway, don't they? And it's Sunday, and you know, so just allow that peace to come in, let it wash around you, and just know that you're in the right place for you at this time. Okay, there will be changes coming in, but you're ready for them. You're prepared, you're on the starting block, and you've let all that lovely emotional healing go on inside you. Okay, I think that brings me to the end. And it's funny because the angel I've put out is joy. And this one is wealth. And we were talking about green shoots, wasn't we? And green is also the financial colour. So I always kind of ask what I need to put out, and I don't just kind of grab everything. So, you know, so... And we have like the little crystals in the owls here, so I feel that there's going to be some prosperity coming in for some. Watch out for finances just getting a little bit better in some ways. Watch out for that healing coming in. Watch out for those green shoots of new beginnings. Anyway, with that, I would say love and laughter to you all. It's lovely to read for you. Look forward to reading for you next week. She hasn't been too bad, has she, for once? Bye, and stay safe. Alright, all of you, stay safe. That's the most important thing. We will come through this together. Bye.